Jeff Gordon, although he has won the championship, now goes for a record-tying 13th win of the year, trying to tie a record set by the King, Richard Petty.
What about the new Winston Cup champion, Jeff Gordon? If he wins today, he's going to tie your modern-era record of 13 wins in a season. Are you rooting against him for that?
Well, no, not really. You know, we're going to try to win the race ourselves. If we don't win it, then fine with me. The big deal that I feel good about is when they break records, they're my records. So, you know, from that standpoint, I feel good about it.
And if you look at what Jeff Gordon has averaged over the last 3 years, it'd take him 16 years now to reach Richard Petty's all-time win mark of 200. Let's go down and hear from Ray Evernham.
And I'm not sure, but I think I saw Ray smile just a few minutes ago. This is a big day for you. They got a big banner they're going to unfurl behind you here in a moment. And a championship is waiting, but there's a race ahead of you, too.
Yeah, and actually I was laughing at you trying to hold on to the pit box without falling off. But, yeah, it's been a great season, and we'd certainly like to cap it off with a good finish here. We've not run real well here lately, but we got a good car, just real conservative qualifying on my part, and hopefully we can get a top 10 finish and have a real nice celebration tonight.
Just tell us about the week, Ray. Was it all work, or was there a little bit of, well, we've done it, thrown in?
Well, you know, we still work, but, you know, with a lot less pressure than we did last year at this point, and we're able to enjoy, make sure everybody's got their families and things here to help us enjoy this moment. And, you know, we still worked hard. We built this car to come and run here in case we were running head-to-head for points. And, you know, it will really be a big boost for all of us at the shop if this car does run well here.
And the 1998 Winston Cup champion, there's the banner above the pit stall. Jeff Gordon is the champion, but we have a race to run, and the Napa 500 is underway. Of Steve Park to take that position away, and Jeff Gordon picks up one as he goes to the inside of Brett Bodine and moves to 16th.
And right behind him, we can almost see that car back. That's Jeff Gordon, who has moved into the 9th spot from his starting spot of 21st.
Well, he has nothing to lose here this afternoon. The championship is not on the line. He's already wrapped that up, so you know he's going to drive his heart out. There is his movement toward the front after starting in 21st position. Now up into the top 10 in 9th.
And there we see Jeff Gordon has been able to get by Jeremy Mayfield, now in the 8th position.
Here comes Jeff.
Obviously, he has a great race car again today. Methodically working his way up through the pack. Boy, that's what a difference it was from a year ago for Jeff Gordon.
Look how Jeff is closing in on Mike Skinner.
See Jeff Gordon running right on that white line. Chassis still working well on the DuPont Chevy.
We'll see if Jeff Gordon shows up here.
But he is catching Mike Skinner.
Yep. Oh, he's almost down the apron.
Once he goes to the corner, Skinner's going to go in high, and Jeff Gordon's going around the bottom of the racetrack, and look how he closes in. But obviously that line is working better for Skinner, or otherwise he would be back on the bottom with Jeff Gordon.
Gordon makes another bid, but just can't get by Mike.
He'll do it down the next corner. Go down the start-finish line, complete in lap 29. Just turned on your TV. We had a rain delay here at the Napa 500, but back to green flag. The track is okay, and Jeff Gordon's car is moving.
He's battling Mike Skinner for 7th position. The car's wheel to wheel as they go down the backstretch and through turn number 3, and now Gordon completes the pass. Has 7th.
Ray Evernham says when the track is ready to go, his driver Jeff Gordon is ready to go. However, if the guys in front of Gordon do come down pit road, then Gordon obviously will follow them down. That will give Evernham and the Rainbow Warriors a chance to put under their car the setup they feel will be best in this circumstance. Two things to keep in mind. Pit road is very wet, and a lot of those guys at the back of the field will not come in because they want that track position.
Brett Bodine trying to stay in front of Jeff Gordon, but look at Gordon come through the middle of this corner.
Boy, he's closing in quickly and will take the opportunity to make a pass coming off quarter number 4, and Jeff Gordon will lead lap number 87. Jeff Gordon has led 20 laps now. He is leading his 26th race of 1998. as he wins his third NASCAR Winston Cup championship. He has led in all but 7 events and adds to his total laps led in 1998 of 1,604. We add 21 to that, so he's 1,625 at the moment. Number of laps led during his championship season. Jeff Gordon enjoys a 65/100ths of a second lead on Ward Burton. It was a lot more than that a few laps ago. Ward is definitely closing in on Jeff, or at least has cut the interval somewhat.
Last lap, Jeff Gordon was a little bit quicker, about 1 mile per hour quicker, but
there's Jeff Gordon. Make his lap leading total now 33. And the interval has grown once again. For a while there, Ward Burton was within about a half a second, but now it's a second and a half, a little over a second and a half. So Jeff Gordon is enjoying that much of an advantage over Ward Burton.
Of course, hopefully Jeff Gordon will not make his car any better. It's what they're saying.
Let's check in the Gordon pit with Bill. Gordon is here, no problem so far, and no changes are expected. Jeff Gordon's car is very, very good. The pit stall in front of him belongs to Wally Dellenbach. He is not a lead lap car. Easy in, easy out for the 24 car. He should lead him off pit road. He's on his way.
There is Jeff Gordon, who has a little more than a 3/4 second lead.
And back up near the front, there's Jeff Gordon, of course, still leading with a comfortable lead.
Jeff Gordon, by virtue of his 84 laps in the lead, has taken Chevy to the most number of laps led here. Jeff Gordon has been in victory lane 12 times in 98, and again we repeat, he can tie the record set by Richard Petty of 13 wins in a season with a victory here tonight. Talk about his top 5 finishes this year. Well, 21 of the 25 have been third or better. Doesn't get much better than that.
No, there's nothing much more we can say about Jeff Gordon's year in 1998.
As Jeff Gordon leads the Napa 500 with 180 laps completed, about a 2.5 second advantage over Jeff Burton. Well, you have to talk about Jeff Gordon as being the dominator so far. Gordon crosses the stripe, completing lap 185, and he's got a 2.1 second advantage over Jeff Burton.
So far, flawless stop for Jeff Gordon. 4 tires going on. A lot of guys racing out of the pit road early. Must have just taken 2 tires. Gordon dodges a bullet on the 94.
Here comes the 24 car, Jeff Gordon. He has those 4 fresh tires. Does he have enough time to get to the front? Oh, he just moves on the inside of Morgan Shepherd.
It's a battle for 6th position. Jeff Gordon will pick up the 5 bonus points for leading the most laps.
All those cars in front of Gordon only took 2 tires. Gordon took 4.
Jeff moves to the inside of Kenny, coming off of corner number 4 through the quad oval area, across the line, and Gordon will pick up the spot on Ken Schrader. And now here comes Dale Jarrett.
Now he's going to lose a couple more spots as Jarrett comes along.
Evidently, those 2 tires make a difference. I mean, 4 tires make a difference in speed, which we suspected that. But would they have enough time to get back to the front? Lord Gordon is charging hard.
He sure is. Now he looks to the inside of Dick Trickle, coming off corner number 4.
Jarrett took a look on the inside of Gordon.
And he's there. He's there. Gordon stands on the gas on the outside. Can he maintain that spot? Jarrett is still there. He's got position.
This is the battle for 5th spot. They are wheel to wheel, and now Jeff's going to have to lift because he came up behind Dick Trickle, and Jarrett takes over
Go get him, baby.
the 4th spot. He is a fender ahead of the 90 car.
Clear, all clear. Keep digging, buddy. Go bring
That's
it to
4th,
3 car.
5th, 6th. Right now,
Hey, rocket
Jeff
ship
Gordon
going down through there.
Jeff Gordon is battling for that 5th spot.
It is still. And here comes Jeff Gordon to the low side of Dale Earnhardt.
Battle for 4th spot. Jeff Gordon is saying to Mike Skinner, just hold him up for a few minutes. Hold him up for a few minutes while I get there.
24's coming.
And this could be the manufacturer's championship. It is at stake. If a Ford wins, it wins the championship. If a Chevrolet wins, Chevrolet wins. And here comes Gordon. He's got 4 fresh tires too.
And he moves to second, passing Mike Skinner. Skinner hanging tough though on the outside. We've got 10 laps to go.
24 is going to see a lot of that next year in the back end of that car.
Yeah, but he's coming on the back of that car right now. He is gaining.
Looking for 13 wins in 1998.
Meanwhile, the 8 laps to go this time.
8 to go, 8.
It's a familiar sight for 1998, as so many times we have seen up front the 88, the 24, and the 6. Right now, Mark Martin is in 6th position. The battle is between Jarrett and Gordon.
Right. It looks like that Jeff Gordon isn't able to close in on Dale Jarrett.
Gordon's got to run. Couldn't quite get up beside him. Boy, did he come off of turn 2 that time.
There will be 6 laps to go when they cross the line, and now Jeff's got a good run also coming off corner number 4. They come down in front of the main grandstand. They're side by side, and Gordon has the lead.
Oh, and Jarrett gets him a little bit loose. He has to chase the car up the hill. Can Jarrett get back
5
underneath
to
him?
go
No, he
this
can't.
time. 5 to go.
If Gordon wins, he ties the record of 13 wins in a season established by the King, Richard Petty, in 1975.
Dale Jarrett said his car's tight. Just said right then.
Jeff Gordon takes the white flag. 1 more lap to go, and he's got about a 0.6 of a second lead on Dale Jarrett, with Mark Martin running back in 3rd, but he's more than 2.5 seconds behind. Gordon comes up on the 35 car of Darrell Waltrip, and another mark is established and put in the record books by the young man who has won his 3rd NASCAR Winston Cup championship in 1998. Jeff Gordon wins the Napa 500. It's his 13th victory of the year, and he ties Richard Petty.
He won that battle.
It was tight. In grand style, Jeff Gordon and the Rainbow Warriors chalk up another win here at Atlanta, the 13th time that John has been in victory lane. John Kernan?
Ray Evernham right now talking to his driver, getting ready to put the headset away for the last time this year. Now he's telling Jeff what exactly to do. Jeff has to pick up a convertible pace car to take a championship lap. And now that we've got Ray getting unbuttoned, Ray, congratulations, tie the king, 13 wins. What a great call for 4 tires. But were you worried with those 7 cars in front of you?
Well, yeah, you know, I just didn't want him getting in a wreck, and I sure hope Morgan's all right, but there was no way of avoiding that. And like I said, I just hope he's all right, but he had Jeff pretty far down on the apron. But it's been, man, it's been awesome. Gotta thank God first. Can't get my driving on. Gotta thank God first for everything that he's blessed us with, and certainly that driver and this race team. And I want to say hi to Rick. Hey, Rick and Linda. I mean, that's awesome. Thanks, Rick. Thanks for everything that you give us.
What's the most memorable moment from this championship season?
Well, it is just so hard to pick one. You know, so many good things have happened to us. We've been really, really fortunate. I mean, we have run awful here, John, awful, and now we come here and win.
Yeah, it's been, what, 3 years since you last won here at Atlanta?
Well, it's been a while, 1995, and our best finish on this track, I think, was 16th, and we just honestly just don't know. And hey, we won the Manufacturers Championship for Chevrolet, so it's been an awesome day.
All right, that's Ray Evernham. Let's go to Bill Weber.
As the whole year was, he's just too good. Just Jeff Gordon and them, got to say congratulations. They've just they've been the team this year, and once again they beat us there at the end. But you got to give them credit; they do it right.
Well, congratulations on your year, and take care of yourself. Good luck with your surgery.
Okay, thanks a lot, and wish all the fans a great holiday season.
The first 3 in the point standings finish 1st, 3rd, and 2nd here this evening. Jeff Gordon taking his championship ride around this 1.54-mile racetrack at Atlanta. And a final salute to the fans before officially the 98 season comes to an end.
Oh, quite a season. We'll be talking about that one for a while.
And his third title comes in 189 starts. This kid is only 27 years old.
And you can see just how happy he was as he pulled up beside that convertible down the backstretch. You could see inside that car, yes, yes, yes. I finally won a race in Atlanta. You know, the last, seriously, we talked about the last couple of times at this racetrack, they haven't run very well.
We understand that it is beginning to rain.
Wow.
Wow, that made the 25-lap idea from NASCAR even a better idea, because if it's going to rain some more, it's going to make this day even longer than it has been already. But it is over. Gordon wins the final race, putting a cap on his great 1998 championship season. The cheers continue to go up from the people gathered here in the grandstand and down on pit road. And the DuPont Chevy has made its way to that important piece of real estate. There are the Rainbow Warriors, who have contributed so much to this success of the team.
Well, they were looking up there. Next time we see them, they'll be looking down from the balcony of the Waldorf Astoria Hotel.
And the champ emerges. Down to our McDonald's Winner's Circle interview. Here's Dr. Punch.
Well, a huge hug from his wife, Brooke, and a kiss, and Cliff Pennell from R.J. Reynolds down here, Ray Evernham. He puts that nice, beautiful Winston Cup Champions jacket on. And first of all, Jeff, you're the winner of the Napa 500. What an effort. You were a rocket ship those final 10 laps.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, Ray Evernham and these Rainbow Warriors, not just incredible tonight, but all year long. I mean, man, what an incredible year. I cannot, I know I've said this a million times, but I cannot believe this. You know, they really put a lot of effort into this race car, and to come in here to Atlanta, we were so determined to run well and to end this championship by running well all the way to the finish. I don't think we ever expected to get quite what we got out of this these last few races, but a lot of effort goes into what these race cars are all about, and my team deserves all the credit for everything this year. Everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. Want to say hi to Rick and Linda and everybody at home. Man, we miss you. Can't wait to have you here next year, and we're going to do it again, I hope. But I want to thank God, certainly blessed us tonight with getting this race in, and each and every one of these guys on this team. My goodness, that thing was incredible.
Jeff, right behind you, that is the Napa 500 trophy, and I got to believe that signifies that the Atlanta Jinx is history.
Well, you know, I learned a little bit when we came here to test with Goodyear. We learned a lot on the car, and of course, you got all that spoiler and air dam. It certainly helps. And, you know, what we needed, what we were lacking, I believe, was just downforce. Those guys earlier in the year and here last year had us covered on downforce. And I tell you one thing, I would have never been able to have made that pass on DJ there at the end if we hadn't had the new air dam and spoiler rule, because it's so hard to get up to a guy, let alone get underneath him. I got to take my hat off to DJ, too. I love racing with Dale Jarrett and Mark Martin and the guys that we run with for this championship this year and last year. And it was a lot of fun running with him. And I didn't give up, but I did not think I was going to get by him there at the end. He was so tough. But
Jeff, we talked about it before the day began, but now it is reality. You have won 13 races in a season and joined an elite group with the king, Richard Petty.
Now, that's one I certainly never thought would happen. You know, coming into this race, I was telling the truth. I said, you know, we don't feel like we've got a winning race car, but I felt like we had a good top 5 car. I think going tonight, you know, this race being run at night was a big advantage for us. The track really came to the way I like to drive the car, and it came to the way Ray sets it up. During the day, we were off a little bit, but we were coming. We were fast. But, man, when that sun went down, it got dark and cool. Man, this thing was unbelievable. There was a couple times I didn't even know if I had to lift the gas. I know I didn't lift all the way off the floor for about 10 laps at one time, and it was blowing me away just how fast this place was tonight.
You better rest up, because you're going to have to lift a $2 million check in New York at the Waldorf Astoria in a few weeks. And, Jeff, I'm told that on a stage about 200 yards from us, your third Winston Cup trophy is awaiting you for presentation.
You know, Jerry, that's it's unbelievable what this year has offered me, and really what this entire year and this entire career that I'm having. It's just a dream come true, and I'm so fortunate, so blessed to have people like Ray Evernham and the people at Hendrick Motorsports, the Rainbow Warriors that are on this race team. One thing I do want to say too, while it's fresh in my mind, I want to say congratulations to Chevrolet. We won the Manufacturers Championship for them right here today, and I tell you, that was something we really wanted to do coming out of this race. So we won a couple of championships today, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful life that I've been leading, and I'm just so fortunate, so blessed, and very blessed to have all the members of Hendrick Motorsports that make it all possible.
Well, I will echo that. And Jeff, we're going to follow you to the stage and watch you accept that third Winston Cup Champions Trophy. Congratulations again from all the fans and from all of us.
Thank you, Jerry. I can't thank you guys at ESPN enough, and all these fans, especially these loyal ones that stick around tonight. I tell you, this just shows you how dedicated our NASCAR Winston Cup fans are. Whether they're pulling for me or not, I don't know, but man, they sure were excited to see this race happen, and they were all cheering there at the end because they saw a great race, and that's what it's all about.
They may be raindrops falling or they may be tears, but I'll tell you what, this guy is a champion, and today he joins the ranks of the legends as he ties Richard Petty for 13 wins in a single season. Bob?
And it's Jeff Gordon's 42nd career win, and it comes in his 189th start. A pretty good winning percentage for Jeff Gordon.
Back out to the stage.
Yes, that's where Jeff Gordon is continuing to receive congratulations as the Winston Cup is his.
And Jeff Gordon congratulating every member of his crew, because let's face it, without them he would not be there. There's Ray J, Ray's little boy. He's just about to receive his third NASCAR Winston Cup trophy from the folks at R.J. Reynolds.
In 4 years, 3 out of 4 years, he has won the Winston Cup, and the other year, of course, it went to his teammate Terry Labonte. A lot of hands to shake, a lot of congratulations down there.
Well, they got a whole lot of folks down there.
We get Jeff up here in a minute. Hey, Jeff.
He's too busy shaking hands down there, Cliff. He can't come up and get your money or your trophy. But as I understand it, these are the families of the folks at Hendrick Motorsports that are responsible for building this DuPont Chevy.
Quite an incredible sight here tonight under the lights. This race was supposed to start at 12:40 this afternoon. Long rain delays have carried it into the nighttime. However, they were long-awaited cheers for Jeff Gordon. He has lived through a season of boos that sometimes this year were louder than the cheers, but tonight all cheers here for the champion, because he has had an incredible year of competition.
And it all started about the Coca-Cola 600 time. From there on until now, just been almost unbeatable, this team. As he said earlier today, he had some bad runs earlier in the season. Didn't look like they could do this, but here we come. By Dale Jarrett, take the lead and went on to the victory.
The 13th victory of the 1998 NASCAR Winston Cup season for Jeff Gordon, as he ties Richard Petty for most wins in a single season, the King's mark set back in 1975. And from that moment on, cheers and congratulations from everyone to this 27-year-old man originally from California, but he calls Pittsburgh, Indiana his home. Jeff Gordon, the champion of 1998.
How about a champagne bath, huh? They don't care.
Now fireworks begin to go off on either side of the stage here at the start-finish line. What a celebration, what a day, what a night it has been for all of us as we conclude the 1998 Winston Cup season. We certainly want to thank all the NASCAR officials and track people who have been so kind to us as we have traveled from coast to coast and border to border to bring you all of the excitement of the 98 season. The 50th anniversary season, as a matter of fact, of NASCAR's Winston Cup Series has been one to remember as Jeff Gordon raises the trophy in celebration once again. We've had great races, a new winner, and the performance of a driver who rates among NASCAR's very best.